technology installed. received. Units received. Toxins detected. Toxins detected. Incoming storm. Thermal protection falling. Units received. Weather update. Storm clearing. Technology recharge. 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 Toxins detected. Units received. Units received. toxins detected. Nearby toxins detected. Toxins detected. Extreme night toxicity detected. Nearby toxins detected. Nearby toxins detected. Technology recharge. Technology recharge. Nearby toxins detected. Extreme heat damage detected. Extreme heat damage detected.
I haven't done that in a long time. Um, wow, that is one hell of a seat, eh? Oh, we're in the atmosphere. Am I gonna die? Oh,
Extreme heat damage detected.
I've left the atmosphere on my chair. I should get off. Um, oh, that was fun. Wow, okay, we're gonna do it again. And I'm just gonna see how far I keep going. Because, like, I definitely left the atmosphere. So, yeah, look at my house coming back up now. That was crazy. Oh my god. Should I put Oh, dude, okay. We're gonna try to get the freighter. See if I can get from the planet, from that chair underwater, to one of my frigates via my chair. I think I can do it. Wow, that's some air, eh? I remember people on Reddit talking about doing that always, and I haven't never done it before. I'm like, oh, let's try that. Okay, where's my base at? Oh, there I am. Okay, well, we're gonna try that again. That was pretty fun. Actually, I'm gonna make that. We're gonna build something around that too, since it's like a ride. Oh, wrong way. Yeah, that is crazy. Like, I remember people talking about it, and I never tried until recently, and wow, that was crazy cool. Okay, here we go. Okay, where's my freighter at? Right there. Okay. So, let's see here, right over the top of this beast. Do a nice boost. And let's jazz it up a little too, since it's a fun ride. So cool. Oh man. Let's see something. I wish these things glowed more, or brighter. 'Cause they're cool looking, but man, they're pretty dull. Like, really? So, yeah. So, to our usual totem. This seems fitting though. Like, watch out for the mystical chair that will launch you into orbit. This is how the ancients. Oh, dude, I could tie that into my RP lore on the hill there. The way the ancients they discovered the geysers of space travel. Oh yeah, here we go. All that fun here. Okay, now I gotta get my freighter right above us somehow. Okay, let's see. Oh, hang on, I gotta be above water. Or standing up the damn thing. Ow. Okay, stay above water, dude. Oh man, I made this harder. Should be. It's funny, you gotta be like inside or like standing on a platform to fly your freighter in. Which, makes sense, I guess. Whatever. Okay, let's see here. So, my chair's right over there, so I should try to get it, like, right... Oh my god, I wonder if I could hit my freighter. Hang on, right? I think right about... Right here. Yeah, that looks... I think I can get to that. my chair. Okay, here we go, guys. Here it is. The experiment. Sea monkeys, No Man's Sky experiments. Can I reach my freighter from my chair above this geyser? Hold on. Here we go. Buckle in. Oh, here we go. We're going. Look at that. It's like the cameras can't even keep up or something. Uh-oh, I'm not paying attention. Where's my freighter at? We're leaving atmosphere soon. Uh-oh. I haven't gotten by it yet. Haven't hit it. I can't really move my camera upward, though. Yeah, this is, oh, yep. We left the planet's atmosphere, I think, now. Oh, where's... Right. Huh. It's gotta be getting close. Oh, no, we're still in the atmosphere. Oh, there it is! Look at there's my freighter, hang on! Oh, my plan might work. Oh, I don't think I called it close enough. Pretty close, though. I think I can make it to a frigate. Watch me, like, hit one right now. Because I have enough jetpack. Hang on, I should have... Oh, put a boost on my... Oh, yeah, look at this, look at this. Oh, dude! That's... Hang on, photo mode. Let's just see what's going on here. Yeah. Just, you know, sitting on my invisible chair getting hurled into space. It's kind of like Starship Troopers like. Yeah, I'm just, okay, where is a frigate at? Oh no, they're all over there. I don't think I... Oh, I might be in an interesting position right now. Okay, so I've definitely left the atmosphere. I don't think I can make it to my frigates here. I gotta move my freighter, I think, this way more. So I think if I can get to a freighter, one of my frigates, I can use the teleport to get back inside my freighter. It's like it's successive, gone from the ground to space to my freighter without using a teleporter or a spaceship. Just my magical chair. Okay. Oh, dude, look at that. Whoa, photo mode freezes you. That's even crazier. Check that out. There's my base. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can wave. Oh, that'd be, nope, can't wave. So yeah, that's kind of cool, right? Oh my god, if I could call it. Yeah, now I'm like totally just hanging out here glitching. Oh, my trade rocket comes, that'd be hilarious. Nope, that didn't work. Okay, what else we got here? Let's try, nope, that ain't gonna work in space, huh? I feel like this should. Let's see, oh, I gotta fill it up with stuff. For technology. Oh, no. Okay, so yeah, I'm just kind of like in a force field bubble, hanging out in space in an invisible chair. Well, let's get up here. Time to go back to Earth. Oh, here we go. Okay, so am I swimming? Oh, I am dying.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Oh, I guess I didn't see that. Oh yeah, I'm totally in the atmosphere, that's why. Okay, so I wish you'd told me how high I was, because I'm like super high, yo.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
I love how I have a swimming animation because I got launched from space. Hang on, let's just yell Zen like. Embrace our fate. Yeah, that's kind of cool. I'm gonna totally get. We're gonna do it. Like, I have a mission down now. My mission is to get from my base to my freighter without using a spaceship or teleporter. Just my chair and the geyser. Okay, so I may have played this game for more than 2,000 hours. Yeah, I got frustrated trying to find that last stupid animal fauna on that planet. I was like exploring the undergrounds forever, which gotta say the cave networks are pretty cool. Yeah, there's that gas giant system we're in. Wow, I'm really up there. Wow, I like that. That launched me like so fast. Oh, hey, we're getting in the atmosphere almost. Look at that though. That's kind of cool. Yeah. Oh wait. Oh yeah, I got the phone ready. So that's where we came from. That where Nautilus is there. So I just got to get the freighter back end more above, because the back end of the freighters where all the frigates are kind of. So okay, we got a new plan strategy. Yeah, that's totally my lore now. That's how the people, the previous people of this planet left it, was through this magical geyser and chair. Okay, let's hear. So there's where the chair's like right over there. So I need to move this guy like, oh, I think, yeah, like right. Oh, I think I'm gonna probably hit like the frickin' hit my freighter here. Okay. Oh, dude, what is that ship doing up? Oh, that's my trade rocket. Look at that. Oh, we're just full of the crazy stuff today. It's a fun session. Okay, let's see here. So, let's calculate. Yeah, I think I got this. We got this. We got this, yo. There we go. There we go. Back to our magical chair. Like, I need to make this, like, more special. Before we do this, let's make a more ceremony to this thing. I think I'll put a burning barrel into water, because that works, right? Physics? Oh, yeah, for sure. Like a big burning barrel. There we go. Signifying the glorious power of the chair. Okay, let's see. Freighter, we're going to try to get to a frigate, and then from the frigate, if we can get to the frigate, we're going to use a teleporter to get back to my freighter. And, yeah, it's kind of cool. Uh-oh, sit down. Oh, did I get in there in time?
Extreme
Oh,
heat damage detected.
nope. Okay, there we go. Let's sit down here. It lets me. There we go. Okay, preparing for the launch. 3. No? Maybe. What the heck, yo? Come on, come on. Come on. Wait for the launch. Hang on, let me get up here. Oh, of course, hang on. Let me get out. I gotta reset it. It blew already. Alright. Oh, come on, water. Why you gotta be like that, camera? Seriously. Okay, here we go. Come on. Come on, guys. Do your thing. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Extreme
Launch!
heat damage detected.
We're launching! Oh boy. I feel like I might hit the bottom of my freighter now. Like, I wish I could change the camera angle. Because actually, if you go into photo mode right now, it'll instantly freeze your player wherever they are until you actually move, like, your character. It's kind of wild. So I'm hoping I'm the side of it.
Extreme heat
Uh-oh.
damage detected.
Okay, we left the atmosphere now. Okay, where's my freighter at? We gotta be getting close. If I didn't, oh god, I think I'm gonna hit it. I wish I could look up higher so I could see where I really am, but the moment I go to like photo mode or do anything, I'll exit my chair and stop. Oh, hey, there we are. Oh, let's see. Oh, I think I can make it. Let's see here if I get above it, even though there's no gravity. Hey, hey. Oh, hey. This is gonna work. Okay, I can make it to that one, I think. Yeah, wait, I better make a decision here. Oh, hang on. Oh, I can make that one. Oh, dude. No way. Hang on. Oh, snap. Oh, nope. I'm, huh. So, I guess if you don't go to the frigate from space, you kind of just phase through the whole thing. Oh, hang on. Nope, never mind. Oh, dude. Okay, where is teleporter? Oh, there is no teleporter. Wait, can I call my ship from up here? Oh, I hope. Oh, seriously? Can I make navigation data? Oh, it's been so long. I always have so much of that stuff. Well, thwarted by not having navigation data. Oh man, that's a disappointing one. No, nope, I don't. Oh, jeez, oh, jeez. I feel like if I had navigation data, I could do this. Oh, see, there's a teleport over there. But I bet it looks like it's out of service. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. Hang on, if I get to it, I think I can do it. Oh, this is not gonna end well. Oh, I guess we're going back to. Oh, hang on, never mind. Uh, yeah, I don't think it's gonna work. But, I'm already up here, so I'm gonna keep trying. Actually, what I should do is really boost the old jetpack here. Some ice cream. Oh, yeah, this didn't help a lot. Oh, yeah, way better now. Let's see here. So, if I go over here, I can stand without focus. Okay, right here. I think if I get to that, I can interact with it. Oh. Oh, hey! Oh my god, I did it! I think. Yes! I made it from ground to space to my freighter without using a spaceship or a teleporter. That's actually really cool. Mission accomplished. Sweet. Well, I hope I didn't break my save by doing this. Everything looks kind of weird, though. I don't remember. Well, whatever. Okay, well. That was cool. Okay, so yeah, totally possible. If you've ever wondered, I'll have to post on Reddit, I guess, now. You can totally use a chair in the water above a geyser to launch yourself to space and get to your freighter from a frigate teleporter. God, this thing is so unmaneuverable. So that's where we came from. Like, right over here. Like, how... That angle is crazy that I went at that. Like, yeah. Huh. Yeah. Okay, cool. Well, there's today's fun. If you have ever wondered, yes, you can. Yeah, that's crazy. Like... Oh, that was fun. I should make a note. I'll have to put a message here for sure after that. Okay, well, check that off my to-do list for No Man's Sky things, I guess. Try to find a better spot. Ah, looks good enough. Okay, the share the space. Can't type. I can never know what to write in these messages ever. I try to be smart, but I'm not. But hey, so there we go. We got the throne to the star. Did I spell throne right? Oh man, now I'm second guessing my spelling. So yeah,
Extreme
ooh,
heat
geez,
damage
do you wanna?
detected.
Yeah, like that is. I need to get a picture, I think, in this thing. Yeah, I'll show you what happens if you actually get out of it. Hang on, let me quick get a little bit of this. Pretty cool picture, actually. Let's do the light sun right there. Oh, actually reduce field of view. Yeah. See to about there. Okay. Hey, let's see here. Wait for a countdown here in a second. All right, ignition in 3, 2, 1, and
Extreme heat
we have
damage detected.
launch. This is kind of fun. Don't mind me, just zoom. Can you imagine if you're an NPC in a spaceship and you just see this traveler in his chair flying through space? I wonder how far I can go. Okay, I'm just gonna let it go. We're just gonna go flying. I'm probably gonna die after this because I'm gonna be like,
Extreme heat damage
oh
detected.
yeah. Do I have enough? Uh,
Technology recharge.
I'm glad I'm a resource horse. Alright, cool. We should be exiting the atmosphere in a second here. I think we are. Oh, you know what? I saved recently, so I can just totally. We're just gonna see what happens if I just let this go. Hey, there's my. Goodbye, guys. See you later. Peace out. Come get me when I'm like on the other side of this solar system. Yeah, that's where we were. Huh. Hmm. Am I? I think I'm arcing like my trajectory. Wouldn't that be hilarious if I actually ended up on another planet somehow? Oh, I could. Oh, I bet you could do that. Next test is going to be setting up a chair over there by the gas. Oh, I wonder if I could launch myself into the gas giant. I'm not sure what's going to happen now. This is interest. Wait, am I getting pulled into the? I think I'm going into this planet now. Like, like, yeah, the gravity is taken over from this planet. It feels like. I think I'm gonna end up somehow on that planet. Just kind of wild. Oh wait, what's going on now? Whoa. Um. Um. Weird. Yeah, it's funny. My life support just. It's like I equalize. I'm inside something. I'm in a bubble. I feel like I'm in like 2001 Space Odyssey at the very end of the movie. Is that what's it gonna do with? Oh, there we go. That's kind of creepy actually now, seeing myself like that. Huh. Don't mind me. I'm just where we're going. We don't need spaceships. We have space chairs. planets I can run into on the way. Like, I thought I was gonna get pulled into this planet, but now I'm not sure what's... Well, we'll just see what happens. Maybe I loop back around into my own planet again, if I go long enough. Oh, that is cool. That's like a... Looks like Earth almost, doesn't it? Don't mind me, we were just cruising along here at about 0.9 light years per hour. Yeah, I kind of wonder if I'm gonna just like... I don't know what's gonna happen. Can I do more? Oh, I can wave! Hang on, can I... Oh no, I can't dance. I don't know if the thumbs up is wish I could move my camera better. We're fine. This is fine. Also, not sure what's going on, but man, it's starting to hit pretty bad now. That's where we started. Oh wow, look at that planet, how it looks from space. That's a cool looking planet. I'm just kind of hoping the gas giant's gravity overrides and we start going that way, because I don't know what's gonna happen. Well, we'll just kind of just hang out in our chair here. Quite interesting. Oh, hang on now. It shows me on planet still, even though I'm not on planet at all. Oh, how's that unknown? Oh, wait a second. I'm in this orbit of this planet now. Wait. It's so confused, I think. I confused the game. I launched myself into space from a chair on a geyser. That's where we started. I wonder if I could fall back into that, or if I just float in. I don't know. I'm just gonna give it a little bit longer, get some coffee quick. I'll be back in a second here. We'll see if I'm still... I feel like that... I'm hoping I... Wouldn't it be hilarious if I ended up over at that planet somehow? Oh yeah. I guess it's time to reap the... I guess it's time to find out, huh? We did the FA, now it's the FO. Let's get up from this chair, see what happens. I think we're close enough where we could fall into this planet, maybe. Or... Dude, I'm just like swimming in space, yo. Oh. I'm gonna fall into this planet now. Oh, dude. So, totally can go from one planet. I don't know. I'm not sure what's happening right now. I'm just gonna dance. So what can you do when you're in this situation but dance?
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Don't mind me. Space is my dance floor. That's where I started from, was like right over that planet. Started on that planet. We're gonna hopefully end up on this planet eventually. I don't know if I'm actually moving.
Technology recharge.
Oh my god, could I? Oh dude! Can I just call my like freighter? Hang on a second here. That's crazy. Can I call my ship too? No. Oh yeah, hang on. We might have a solution for this situation we're in. Maybe. Dismiss it.
Thermal protection offline.
Okay. Oh shit.
Life support power low.
Alright. Stop dancing. Start swimming, dude. Start swimming. Oh, this is... It's like it thinks I'm still underwater because I launched from that chair that was underwater. So this is really weird. Oh. This is like my 2001 Space Odyssey moment, yo.
Life support power low.
But I still get... There
Technology
we go.
recharge.
Okay, we're gonna swim over to frigate and use the teleporter again to get back into my freighter. Oh boy, I don't know. It's kind of crazy, like it literally thinks I'm in the water. I love it. Uh-oh.
Technology recharge.
Glad I got the jetpack boost action going on. Oh, look at that, I'm getting some... Oh, we're back in space now. Get high enough to make it. Got this. Got this. Oh. Haha! I have cheated. Hang on, I better not say anything yet. Oh! This is okay. So we're gonna have to float over there and activate the teleporter to the freighter. There we go. Ah! We have thwarted death again from the chair, the space chair throne. Oh boy. Wow, what a day of adventures, man. My crew's probably like wondering, how the hell did you get here? Where's your ship at? Well, you see, there's this chair I found underwater, and if you sit in it, it launches you into space. Oh, yeah. Obviously, this is why I don't get bored of No Man's Sky, just because of the stupid shit I do. The things I try to figure out what to do. So yeah, like, okay, where were we? Where's space at? Yeah, so that's where I was. That's where the chair was. Literally, how far away is it? Wish it would have told me. Yeah, so yeah, that chair is nothing to mess with. Watch out, people. Oh, now we're getting all weird. Get out of there, yo. Oh, we're going through stuff. Okay, so I got good lore now, some good RP on this planet now. Let me tell you of the story of the ancients. Quite a fascinating tale indeed. We came across this planet, completely empty except for a monument and a chair in the water. We've yet to figure out exactly who they were, but we figured out the chair. And let me tell you, it's quite the ride, yo. Yeah, I think that looks okay. Even though the barrels are kind of funny looking, but whatever. So yeah, there it is. That's the chair. That thing will launch you out of orbit, no problem. Okay, I think I'm done riding the chair. That was fun though. Well, there you go. There's today's adventures. All because I couldn't find that last animal on that one planet. Man, I swear, I was looking underground for that thing forever. Well, you know, I think I'm done. Well, could work on this a little bit, maybe. Yeah, let's see. Got my little pathway up to there. Got the underwater research facility. So I don't really want to put too many things in it, or else I'll start running for my base limit with all my other bases, and maybe I should. I don't know. Okay, where did I put my base computer at? Oh yeah, hang on. There it is. Okay, let's head back somewhere else. I'm trying to think what else kind of bases I want to make. I should make like a true out of age one with all the new parts. I can never find like a design I like. Like I tried to mix it with this one. My Galactic Embassy, I call it. Yeah, the story behind this base is that the people that made the base crash landed by the portal, and the pilot unfortunately did not make it, but he saved all the colonists, and in turn they built a settlement by the portal in hopes that someone would come through the portal at some point to help them get back to their original universe. Yeah, it's funny, I make up all kinds of RP in my head for my bases. I guess that's why I like this game so much, you know, it's like an adult space Minecraft, really, or well, space Minecraft, space RP, space Legos. That's pretty up close and personal to that baby. So yeah, like there's the ship that crashed originally, and Captain Goose and his sacrifice he made to save everyone else. So we had to put a little monument up for him. Yeah, kinda, I don't know. I just wish there's more parts that had better windows, because that's why, I mean, when I'm base building in this game, it's because of things like this. Like, I just want a base where I can look at stuff like this. Views like this, this is the reason why I base build mainly. Well, and it's fun too. It's like Legos, Minecraft. Yeah, so that's one thing I wish Hello Games would realize about the base building aspects, is that I understand, you know, you want to reuse assets, but give us assets that utilize, that accentuate the kind of base for building. So most of us that build bases are building bases on beautiful planets for a reason, because we want to see the beautiful planet. It's like, for example, like this, like, where's my window? This material, but make it like a big glass window. Like, there's no reason why I only use cuboid parts, because it's all glass. Like, the wood, I mean, why can't we have windows like this in other materials? Like, look at this stone. I only use stone stuff for like exterior, like walls or fences or whatever. Nothing like in a real. I would never build a base solely out of this. It's so confining on the inside. Because like I said again, the bases most of us are building are in places where we want to see what the place looks like, you know? And like, you know, I love that they give us more parts, but let me ask you, how many people have used covered crate ever in their base? Me? I build a lot of bases. Never. I have used, like, of this, like, screen right here, I've used 2 of these parts twice. Like, these ones here, newer ones. But I don't like these, because see how that looks? You'd think that'd be nice and bright and just glowing. Nope, it's dull and boring. So I end up using this thing, because it has double-sided lights, and it looks really cool. Like that, you know? I wish if, like, this part... I can't even resize this part, though. That's a bummer, too. It's like, I don't understand the rules behind resizing and not resizing. I know I could glitch it with the wiring trick or whatever, but I'll just do an example here of what I'm talking about. Like, these parts looks like they should be awesome and glow at night, you know, like a bright awesomeness. But They don't. My favorite parts are the older legacy parts. Okay, we're gonna do our. It's like a YouTube comparison video. Okay, guys, today we're gonna go over some No Man's Sky lighting and the best lights at night. So we're gonna start right now. Okay, let's turn the lights off. So here we go. I mean, look at that. How disappointing are these? Like this one here especially. Okay, yes, there's an animation where you'll see it come out. Hang on, let me get it so the animation is lit up. There. Oh, I missed it, I think, but still, it's. Dude, what the hell, yo? Well, you know, honestly, they broke lighting in this game the last Beacons update. Like, the light panels and stuff are so messed up right now, the colors. So another test here. It's like I use these things for everything because I'm a freak and I'm a adult child. I love freaking lights like every human, I think. So I would always put these in my base and color them. Okay, so yellow. Normally, this is a beautiful normal yellow. Sus! It's like everything got a green tinge. See? Like, someone put, like, there's an RGB slider somewhere, and somebody accidentally cranked the G up, and they didn't realize it. It's like, dude, because I swear to God, though, I wish more companies, video game companies, software companies would actually have, like, you know, like they used to in the old days, kind of programs where they'd have users be part of their testing program and they'd actually look at the feedback these people would give because they're pretty knowledgeable of the game and what subject matter. And it's like the thing is, you know, people like me and other people that love games and stuff and programs, we would do this shit for free, really, or just early access to like the new version, or literally a $0 commodity, aka a license key. Like, gamers would test the crap out of, developers' games for free, or just a free copy of the game. And the game and developers would just benefit from it. I don't know. It just seems, I'm just so annoyed these days. I'm gonna rant again because I get annoyed with the world. So I'm an idealist, optimist, but a realist at heart too. It's so silly how companies are so fucking stupid. Like, all you gotta do to succeed nowadays, like, is literally not screw people like us customers. Like, don't blatantly try to rip us off. You're gonna win. Or just, like, do one thing good. It's like, instead of the bare minimum of what you're offering, add one thing that maybe we weren't expecting, which is sad we have to ask for this stuff nowadays. Like, I just don't know who's running these companies and who's in charge of the marketing. It just seems like a bunch of fucking idiots that don't exist in the real world that we all do, you and I do. Like, it's like the whole fast food thing the last 5 years. What the fuck are you guys doing? Like, we all know, I mean, at least if you know, you know, like, kind of thing with fast food and those kind of industries right now. The underlying thing is, it's, you know, they're a real estate company with that sells food on the side more than anything. At least with McDonald's and a lot of those franchises. Because, you know, their biggest value asset isn't necessarily their business, it's the actual property in which the business resides. That's like a lot of things, you know, people don't realize is real estate. I mean, I still don't know how there wasn't a commercial real estate crash with what the pandemic brought. Like, I feel like that's all been, the numbers been fudged and just hidden, and we're seeing the results of that now with everything else. But so yeah, it'd be interesting. It's a weird world, as we say. And that's why I play games like this, just to relax. Look at the beautiful, how many rings? 1, 2, 3. That's a triple ringer. That's a nice one. I just like the terrain too, I mean. And it has beautiful blue and purple trees. I mean, come on, right? And at night, like all the grass glows red. Win. And there's bubbles. And there's rainbows, I mean. Yeah. Wait, what was the name of this planet again? Was this like the Winner Chicken Dinner one? This might be. Let's see, we're at... Oh no, this is one I found, the Land of Glowing Orange. I was gonna call it the Fanta Planet, but I've seen too many of those. Okay, we'll have a little dance. I kind of wish now I would have kept my other planet. I made like a ruined base kind of thing. Yeah, as you can tell, unfortunately, like a lot of cuboid room design bases, you know. These are just more utilitarian than they are design. This is a fun one, though. I had fun making this yesterday. Or was that today? I can't remember now. More just, you know, want to be like an old school, like underwater sub-type compartment, the long, you know, tube hallways and everything. Kind of fun aesthetics to deal with. Let's see. Where's that one planet with the other... Oh, here's the Reddit planet. Let's go there. I should work on that base maybe a little. Mess with it. I don't know. I run out, like everybody, you know, you run out of ideas what to do, and it's like, well, I just made the same base, but on a different color and a different size. Like, there's still some crazy base builders out there. Like, they must pre-plan. I know there's some websites you can go to and literally draw or import a drawing and have it probably converted into parts. But then again, even doing that, you still have to put the base together in the game, which is, you know, takes time and whatnot, and resources. Yeah, we're going to be a lot of people here. I don't know. It's funny, like the Reddit, the subreddit, No Man's Sky, like, they've never really done anything with the planet or any... They don't really do anything community-wise. I mean, and it's such a big community. I think it feels like... Not to be critical, but I feel like the mods are kind of lazy. Well, no, I'm going to take that back. They do contests. It's just, I guess it's that time of year. It's summer. People have lives and don't play No Man's Sky every day like I do, I guess. Or almost... Well, I guess not every day, but quite a bit lately. It's my therapy all this last 7 months. Constantly, so it works out well. Which, I gotta say, I've moved to phase 2 of my kitchen, stoveless kitchen experiment I'm doing or whatever. So yeah, I literally moved my stove out and cleaned behind it, which was super nasty. Oh my god, 14 years of grease behind a stove. Yeah, my arms hurt today from scrubbing. But, you know, that's one of those things, you know, like if people want a dopamine hit, like an easy hit, just go like find a corner of wherever you live and just clean it quick. Like there's an easy dopamine like hit for me at least, and like sense of satisfaction, you know, like oh yeah. Even if it's just like I don't know, I always tell people like I don't know, I always hear people talk about like oh I wish I could I need to get like this area of my room cleaned or my house or I need to organize this. I'm like just do it. They're like, what do you mean? I gotta do this. And it's like, seriously, stop looking at Facebook or social media for 1 hour tonight and just go and do it. But, like, the key to... I'm a huge procrastinator. I have been my whole life. But as I've gotten older, I've gotten better about it. And the fact that it's just better to just do it right away than waiting. Because, yeah, I don't know. It doesn't... I don't know why we procrastinate. I always have procrastinated my whole life. I used to cram for tests always. Like, I never studied for tests until like the night before, and then I would literally probably stay up all night studying. And you know how that goes. You wake up, you're not as refreshed, and your brain's all mushy. But yeah, somehow my brain, thankfully, I guess, for the subject matter, was able to do it. But I think the key thing for like us people that were able to not study and just cram before tests, from what I've taught, at least people I've talked to that have similar habits when they're in high school or whatever in college, they said that their big thing about them is that they paid attention in class and interacted throughout the day of class or in class, you know. So I noticed like if I didn't interact in a class, my understanding of the subject matter was way worse than if I was, like answering and excited to, like try to guess what the answer is or follow the plot line or whatever. So people interact. I mean, like if you're a young person in school, I mean, yes, sucks. But you know what? That's life. There's a lot of things in life that suck. That's what I think the problem I have right now with society and people is that they just can't accept the fact that sometimes you're just bored in life and you just gotta accept that and just that's the best skill you can have in life is to be able to be bored and actually not be annoyed about it. And I don't know, when I'm bored, I just think about stuff. That's the easiest thing you can do. The cheapest entertainment in the world is to create theoretical problems in your head, or I don't know, just think about what you want to do next week or the day after. Like, a lot of people in YouTuber videos I see all the time. I don't know. I watch a lot of YouTube, and I don't watch like shorts or anything, so I can't stand those. But I like long form content of at least 10 minutes or more stuff, like documentaries and op-eds and all that kind of stuff. And the stupid stuff too, of course. But yeah, no, it's like it seems like people just can't be bored anymore. As I say that as I'm playing this video game that's full of all kinds of moving things and distractions, and now that I think of it, I'm probably kind of part of the problem too, because I'm doing what a lot of people do inadvertently, which is like have constantly moving objects in the background while they're talking, because that is a good way to keep people listening, I guess. Which, my bad. But, yeah. Self-awareness, I guess, maybe? No. No, it's fun, I mean. Like, but then again, there's really good signs I've seen too. Like, there's an old school resurgence, like kind of like a slow movement of going back to the 90s, like 90s, mid 90s, early 90s, late 90s. Like early tech, but not mainstream tech. Like, that's the tech I was totally hardcore into. Like, I have all that tech. Like, I'm cool because I have all the things that I could probably sell all my tech for a lot of money right now. Like my Sony Walkman, CD player and cassette player, and my radios and iPods. Hey, what else we got here? Oh, I got an MP3 player from my second one actually. Oh, I think I have my buddy has my first one, the Rio PMP 300, the first ever. Was it a whole whopping 32 megabytes of onboard storage? Yeah, it's crazy, man. Like, just to see like the evolution of storage space from when I started my computing in the 80s on a 1.44 megabyte floppy disk. I'm talking the 5.75 one too, like the big ass soft ones. Like you put it in and you would, oh god, the ASMR of our day was amazing. Like you kids don't know what you missed for. If you're into ASMR, man, the 80s and 90s, everything in that world had a beautiful, satisfying clicks and swipes and pops. Yeah, things had tactile feedback, and it was beautiful. I miss that. Did I build here? Wait, this ain't my plan. This ain't my base. I'm gonna go down. Oh, I hate ladders. I hate Everybody in the video games knows they hate ladders. Oh, dude, is this like a little pool? But yeah, no, it's kind of cool though, seeing like people getting all excited about 80s, 90s, late 90s tech, early 2000s. You know what though? I mean, here's the thing, guys. If you get enough interest, the industry will listen because they want to make money. So we could see things coming back around again. Oh wow, this is a awesome base. Oh wow, well played whoever made this. This is sweet. Oh yeah. But yeah, it's kind of funny though. I think it's funny. Like earlier this year, totally got into the AI stuff. Got a new Mac, well, a new old Mac, an M1 Max, and started playing around with like LLMs and Gemma 3 and all those models, and started going down the rabbit hole with documentaries, experts making estimates and all that stuff. And started freaking out, thinking, "Oh my God, the world's gonna end." But you know what? God dang it, they got me. Those guilty man, they totally got me. AI is not where they say it is at all. Yes, it's making great leaps and bounds, but all these businesses that, are like, I got an AI initiative, we're gonna replace the whole workforce with AI. That's my response here, and I think it's gonna be, let's see here, what are we in, August 2025? Okay, I'm gonna say May 2026. We're gonna have a lot of companies with the surprise Pikachu face on them after they realize that it costs more to fire all the people and replace it with AI because AI didn't know shit. Yes, it produces a lot of results, but the results aren't always accurate or good. Like, yeah, I mean, awesome. You produce tons of product, but you still need a human to check the work, which kind of defeats the idea behind having an AI do it, because a human could just get the work an AI is doing in the time that it does it, because it would just find a better path to it. AI doesn't have that yet. It's shotgun, man. It's getting there. I mean, I think the thing they're not telling us about AI, the researchers and everyone else, is that I think they've hit a wall right now, and probably will for a while. And energy is going to be a huge problem. Efficiency is, I think, the next major innovation in the AI sect. If anything, AI is going to drive energy and power technology breakthroughs again. It's been fucking way too long since we've had any energy power revolutions. Like, since, I don't know, electricity, really. I mean, battery tech hasn't really evolved. Like, lithium ion, yeah, it's way better than nickel cadmium and the ones before it, but still, it's not solid state. We've been promised solid state like sodium batteries for how long? Yeah, I don't know. As a kid, I was coddled like that story about a wolf and a boy and crying it, something about crying wolf. It's like, that's the thing too right now about the world, is that you can be literally pure hype and get away with it. You can be so fraudulent right now and not get sued somehow. Like, you say the wildest shit on TV and not have any consequences. It seems like only consequences you have are civil lawsuits, not like criminal, but all civil based, so money based. Like libel, is anyone getting sued for being libel anymore these days? I wonder. I mean, we have like heads of states, making insults and stuff like these days. It's like literally idiocracy. I remember watching that when it came out, going, what a ridiculous show. The world will never become this. Flash forward 2025. Holy shit. It's a documentary ahead of its time. Yeah. Well, here's the good thing, everybody out there that's seeing the world right now. A lot of the things that are causing the issues right now with the world, not to sound like dark, but the drivers of the issues in the world will be dead hopefully in 10 years. So we can make it the next 10 years. We can shape the world to be the new world. Not New World Order, but like we're still living in a legacy world, even though we live in a digital world life, I guess. We live a digital life in an analog world, but so a lot of the systems we have in place are analog based. I mean, I hate to say it, the way we run society is kind of messed up right now. It's like, it hasn't caught up with the advancements and everything else. The fact that laws like 5 to 10 years behind technology says a lot. The fact that half the politicians don't understand how to use half the technology they're creating laws on is a very scary proposition, eh? The blind leading the blind? Yeah, great. And making laws that affect future generations for 50 years down the line. Okay, young people, get your ass out there and fucking vote, yo. Seriously, I don't care. I don't want to hear no more fucking excuses like, oh, my vote don't matter. Well, yeah, it doesn't, because you don't vote. You know why the baby boomers got everything and why they're so fucking rich? Because they fucking voted. Duh. You ever thought about that? I'm critical. I know, my generation too. We're idiots. We didn't vote. Well, a lot of us, we tried. We did early. We got Jesse Ventura voted in for governor, I mean. But no, I mean, if that's the thing, you know, it's vote what you can, I guess I should say, more than anything, because who knows? The way we're going right now, it's, fuck. It's bleak. It could be bleak if we keep on the trajectory we are on right now. We need to literally take a step back. Stop looking at fake fucking social media influencers who have no contribution to society whatsoever. If anything, a detriment to society. There's good ones out there that give back, but then again, I don't know. Are they good? Like, it's been a lot of ones we thought were good, and they just, yeah, dark. I don't know. But no, get the fuck out and vote. If you don't like the world the way it is, vote. Do it. Oh yeah, and also vote with your pocketbook too. If you don't like a company, stop buying their shit. Stop supporting them. You know, that's the problem we have these days. We have all talk and no action. Like, no one wants to put their money where their mouth is, and that's literally what we need to do. Like, look at the fucking Switch 2. Nintendo, like, literally. I know, like, a lot of YouTubers gotta do it for their quote-unquote living, which, you know, I get, but still. Fuck 'em. I don't know. I get a little, like, I'm a happy-go-lucky guy, but there's, you know, we're all human. The realist in me hits, you know, more often than not these days, unfortunately. I have faith and hope in the individual, but losing a lot of it, though, in the group and the general overall. It's like everyone's lost the plot. I mean, I don't know. Then again, maybe, you know, here's a weird thought always. The philosopher in me always wonders, you know, you know, have you ever wondered, are we all just in our own comas, maybe? Like, is like this whole life just a big, long dream? And eventually one day I'm just gonna wake up and I'll be like 9 years old going, what the hell was that about? Oh, I got school today. Well, here's the weirdest thing actually though. I had a dream when I was 9. I think I've said this before on my channel stream, and like, I had a dream when I was 9, and that dream lasted 10 years. And I was age, I think like I think I was in my 30s to 40 years old around. And literally it was like, the dream I had was, I lived in a place like, literally like I live in right now. Like, I remember floor to ceiling windows, tablets, like weird, just crazy, awesome tech I wanted when I woke up as a kid. I'm like, oh, I want that so bad, it's so cool. So that made me wonder at times, like, yeah, I hope I'm not, like, literally in a coma somewhere else, like, but if I am, hey, you know what, this has been a good ride, this life, or this illusion of a life, or this simulation of a life. It's, through thick and thin, it's been a hell of a ride, like, you gotta experience all realms of emotions in life in order to really appreciate it, I think, you know? Get the highest highs, the lowest lows, the saddest sads, or happiest happies. Oh boy, what time is it? Oh, it's not that late yet. Oh boy, but you know, that's kind of like, you know, my weird, deep, crazy thoughts on like high levels of existence or whatever. Like like that's like beyond Well, I guess like I always like to preface everything by saying that I don't ever let these beliefs override the physical laws of our worlds and the nature of physics and science and all that stuff. Like, this is like outside the realm of everyday life, but just theoretical fun things. I always believe in multiple dimensions, like multi-planes or higher levels of planes of existence, and I always think about this stuff a lot, and I started thinking about, like, if we get to like a fourth dimensional plane of existence, which would be basically a plane of existence like we live in now, but not, and the fact that we would be able to manipulate space or time as we do the other dimensions in our, like, we could literally travel through time or pick through time like we'd pick a step nowadays, So, like, if we ever had that kind of a level of existence, what would the point of our existence be at that point then, Like, why would we want to exist in such a form? Is there some other true nirvana or epiphany that we find in a higher level of where we are now? So I don't know, I feel like our souls, like consciousness, souls, whatever you want to call it, what makes us, each of us individuals ourselves, like, it's got to be energy, because everything in the world's energy. And I just feel like it does, and energy, I feel like it's just getting recycled over and over again, like, we just keep coming back, so I definitely believe in reincarnation. And I believe in the whole karma-based reincarnation system too, so the better you are in life, the better your life is every time you come back, and of course, with my beliefs, there's it's very Rosicrucian belief system, where you have the multi-planes of existence and higher levels as you keep literally, quote-unquote, leveling up in life by being a good person. It's like, how do you get points in your belief system? Well, you're just a good person. You pay off the debts of mistakes. You're gonna make mistakes. We're gonna be, maybe even horrible things, like, who knows? Maybe the last life that I was in, my last iteration, maybe I was a serial killer for all I know, You never know. Like, or maybe I died, like, at birth as a kid, like, just being born or something, or was a female, or who knows, But I just feel like, no matter how, like, everyone talks, I feel like people think that digital transcendence will be like nirvana, or entering, well, it'd be immortality, which it would be, really. It'd be, you would live until you would live until the hardware shut off or whatever, depending on how we figure out the digital transcendence we ever do. But I think the thing is that it's a trap, man. Like, you're literally trapping yourself. And how would you really die then, too? I guess that's a lot of questions you create asking a question. Like, more questions. I can't even put together in my head, like, a world of that, how that would all work. Well, I can, but I couldn't vocalize it, I guess. That's the hard part. That's the hardest part of the thing, in life as humans, is taking our thoughts in our heads and our ideas and actually putting them into words. Into words that actually mean anything. Like, being a good speaker as a human actually is a very underrated trait that a lot of people don't recognize. Like, they don't recognize it directly, but it indirectly affects them dramatically. Like, it's funny. Like, even like when you're not a good speaker, if you can do the cadence, find a cadence pattern and all that stuff, yeah. There's examples of that in the modern day, current cycle, so. Yeah, life's crazy. Humans are crazy. So, back on track. What I meant to say, really, is that the three-dimensional plane of existence, linear life, that we see it and live it in our universe right now, is the best way, I think. The best existence there is. Even with the pain and the horribleness, this is still the best there'll ever be. Even if we could become godlike, what joy is there in that? You know? Ever think about that? Like, everyone wants to be a god, or so it seems like, or immortal, you know? It's like, I think immortality too. I'm also in the belief that immortality is not a gift, it's a burden, it's a punishment. So, I mean, it seems inevitable that anyone that becomes immortal becomes the villain eventually down the road, no matter what. The villain or alone. Because after you see, after, you know, I mean, I imagine the first, like, 200 years of being immortal wouldn't be too bad. Because that's only, you know, 2 generations of losses, of main losses at least. Well, that's actually a lot more, if you think of it. But the problem would be with immortality is that, yeah, you could be rich, you just invest, stable investments, you know, you'd be fucking billionaires in 100 years, you could rule the world. But what good is that? I mean, when everyone around you just keeps dying after, you know, they're all human. You would just keep living, but everyone else would keep getting older and eventually passing, and the cycle would repeat for eternity. And so after, you know, 5 generations of doing that, 5 lifetimes of that, I think you would just not want to do it ever again, and you would just get jaded, and then become the villain to maybe want to end it all, you know? That's like, I guess your stereotypical almost, well, I want to say stereotypical, I guess, theme. Villain rise to power. I guess I imagine it's comic book characters based on that or something, but I don't know. So that's like me. I'm like all about mortality. I mean, for a while there, my early tech years, like 20 years old or so, I told my friends, like, yeah, I would totally sign up to transfer, do a digital transcendence type of thing. Then as I got older and started thinking about more and more in my 30s and now 40s, I'm like, yeah, no. I just want to die. Like, I'm cool. It is, I'm just going to keep the trend going on how it was before I was, you know, so. So yeah, it's some weird shit I think about. I have a lot of free time on my hands. So I have a lot of time to think about weird, stupid, silly things. And that's what I do when I'm waiting in line somewhere instead of looking at my phone. I'm looking in the distance, blindly, like an idiot, thinking about this kind of shit. So yeah. That's why actually, you know, if there's, you know, really such thing as what I hope at the end of all this, one, we get like a game over screen, stats screen, we get a montage recap of everything. Seriously, wouldn't that be fucking awesome? Like, okay, seem like at 420, here's what you did with your time spent on Earth. And then, like, you know, years on Earth. People interacted with, people pissed off, people made happy. People who don't care about you. Oh, geez, no, don't need that stat. That's a big one. But yeah, like, an end of life, like, stats screen overview recap would be montage, would be fucking brilliant. I really hope there is that. That'd be so cool if there is. And then the second thing I'd want in afterlife, my ideal afterlife would be that, having a recap screen. 2, every fucking question I ever had about the world, answered. And I can just keep asking questions forever. And 3, of course, unification with uniting with our loved ones, or at least their energies or their echoes. That'd be nice. That's all I ask for in afterlife. Or just some time to rest. Actually, I wouldn't mind, like, give me, like, I want at least 200 years between my next respawn. Actually, no, give it 500 years if we're around still. I want a 500-year gap. I think I need a little rest. It feels like it's been a wild run the last couple runs for some reason. So yes, there's my spirituality and religion. I mean, and the funny thing is, you know, I was raised literally Lutheran Christian, and I remember, like I was saying before, by like Sunday school, like they were talking about Jesus and Easter and the rising from the dead or whatever shit. And I'm like, what if he's just an alien? And yeah, they did not like that answer. I never got called on much anymore after that. So I'm just like, well, it just sounds like he's maybe a space alien that has technology beyond the scope of humans. Not what the church wants to hear. God, I don't know. I've never talking about the Bible stories. Not the bash of religious people, but just the ones that believe, like, literally the fucking Bible is, like, a historical recount of, like, existence. Like, come on, I would give you more credibility if you would actually admit that, no, it's more of a quote-unquote story, an analogy of the events that take place, you know, not in a literal sense. But no, fucking some religious people, they just want to, like, literally go and, like, oh no, the Earth is only 5,000 years old, or something, some bullshit like that. Like, are you fucking serious? Yeah, you're the reason why religion exists. To control and manipulate people that can't think on their own. Or can't seek out knowledge and scientific knowledge, or have an understanding what the scientific theory is, you know, just basic critical thinking and analytics and idiocracy. The documentary that didn't know it was a documentary. But again, like I say, I got hope. I got faith in the youngins. Like I always say, the faith is kind of more a necessity for themselves, like self-preservation factors, you know. Because the reality is, the future of the world isn't mine. I've had that world already. Like, had my chance to try to fix it and failed, like a lot of us have. Sorry, guys, we tried. There's just too many boomers and too much money they have. But the thing is, here's the sad thing. Like, I watch a lot of financial stuff too, and read into that, and keep my fingers on the pulse on some of the long-term investment things, and here's a story for you. Not really a story. Here's my understanding of what's happening right now, what's gonna happen. We'll see how accurate I am on this. No, this is financial advice, blah, blah, blah. But, so basically, right now, the world we are in right now is a world in which young people are coming to age with hundreds of thousands of dollars of debt in schooling. It's just fucking horrible. They're entering housing markets which are unrealistic and unsustainable for even people that are well established, are unable to find a decent fucking paying job because the employers are all greedy as fuck, have the old, are trying to basically replace everybody with AI, automations, and robotics, which, obviously. Thanks, tech bros. So yeah, and then, on top of it all, you have most of the wealth in society right now is basically in the hands of geriatric aging generations that have no sense of urgency or care for the young of the world. AKA, they got nowadays a fuck you, I got mine mentality, which really sucks. Because they were the ones that were trying not to be that generation when they're young, the boomers. I mean, the baby boomers were born out of in an era of excess, of growth, hope. I mean, it came from a period of just, you know, despair, war, trauma. So yeah, they deserve it, but the thing is, here's what I was saying about the voting stuff and all that things and the money thing, is that they're the biggest, you know, population generation, I think, ever, like, ever recorded, since we recorded generations, I guess, or classified them, I guess. I don't know how accurate that is on saying that, but they are definitely the biggest in modern society, at least post 1800s, of, like, group of people. And basically what they were able to get away with was that they were able to, with a single income family of 2 kids, 2.1, which I'll talk about 2.1, why that number was promoted so highly. Do you actually know why America always said 2.1, a family was the size of 2.1? Is because that is the rate of birth needed to balance the rate of death in normal societies. If you get below 2.1 kids per couple, your population starts declining overall. So, yeah, every country's fucked right now because it's going to be a massive population. Like, the whole overpopulation hysteria of the 80s was bullshit. Because those people that wrote those fucking studies and papers, they had flawed analytics. They didn't account for death rates. They didn't account for a lot of things. And you know what the funny thing is? In the 2000s, they came out and basically said, we're sorry that we wrote that book, that paper that was inaccurate, and the harm it's caused. Because, I mean, that was part of the whole China thing and one child policy they had. That was created in the 80s because of a couple studies they were done. They were worried that, oh my god, we have too many people. But they didn't account for the rate of death and all that stuff. And stupid, I don't know how you miss that kind of shit. But nonetheless, the 2.1 is, again, generally, I guess, they say is what is needed to maintain a healthy population in a modern, functioning, modern world. So, baby boomers, growing up 60s, 70s, becoming adults in their 60s, 70s, you know, able to easily afford a home, raise 2 kids, have their spouse be a stay-at-home mom, not working, one income, and then also be able to save money, go on vacations, send their kids to college if they want to, which people didn't have to go to college then either. It was more, you went to colleges for, you know, the high-end jobs. But, so yeah, they like, and the thing is, being the largest population, they realize, I think, they kind of realized somehow, or were smart about it, that they all voted in their own best interests. As they kept aging, they could keep the advantages with their generation instead of like every other generation where you afford those benefits back to the young generations and help them get a head start, you know. Yeah, but the sad thing is the baby boomers, you know, the ones that are really rich and everything, they say they're trying to create generational wealth through all of what they're doing these days, which I get, you know. You want to see your kids do well. Yeah, I get it. I don't have kids, so, but I get it though, totally. But the problem is, well, what they're doing is they're literally destroying society in the sense that they are, I mean, all their kids that they're trying to save are 50 years old, and everything that every other generation before them would, the patterns that would happen, you know, where they'd sell their homes, and, I mean, I guess real estate speculation and values weren't crazy as they were in the old days as they are now, but they just keep hogging the spotlight, man. That's what it is, I hate to say. And the sad thing is, about generational wealth, none of the kids are going to get the money, since a lot of them aren't prepared for retirement, and any of the money and wealth they've created is just going to be spent on the last 15 to 20 years of their own lives. And more importantly, long-term care. I know this from personal experience with my mom and dementia and caregiving, you know. I know how much it costs because I looked at facilities, like how much cost of care for memory care is. Dementia memory care, if you're lucky, it starts at $5,000 a month. $5,000 a month. And that doesn't include other things like maybe diapers that you need to buy or other supplies that they won't cover that are personal items, they call it. And that doesn't even talk about the quality of care that they're giving or quality of even the fucking food they're eating. Like, if your parents need to go to memory care or assisted living, I would recommend, if they allow it, for you to like spend a whole day there, like literally in the whole place, the whole day, like as a visitor, because then you can get the whole picture of how that place works. Because yeah, see how dinner goes, you know, that's a true test. and what they get fed. I mean, like, I was at the nursing home with my mom for 2.5 weeks when she broke her hip for rehab. And I would sit with her with lunch. I couldn't eat because that was COVID times, actually. So I couldn't actually eat my dinner with her. I could wear a mask and hang out with her. But my God, the food that they were feeding the residents, yeah, it might have met the daily nutritional needs, if even, but it was slop. Like I'm not a good cook. Like, I'm not a chef or anything, but my cooking looked like Gordon Ramsay, like, compared to what they were serving. Like, so yeah, that money the boomers have is not going to the kids unless they're very smart. Hopefully, we're smart and did estate planning, have already protected the money or moved it or already given their kids the money. Like, that would be my advice to anyone that's a boomer that has money and wants their kids to actually have it, is just give them their inheritance now, when they could use it in their life at a time that they could use it. Don't wait till the end, because there ain't going to be anything. There's going to be nothing in the will that's going to be left. Because the long-term care is going to get the house. Medicaid's going to get the house eventually. Someone's going to get the house. It's not going to be, unless you have a lot of money, simply. So you're going to spend over $100,000 out of pocket if you don't have long-term care insurance just for long-term care. Like, so like I talked to my buddies about this stuff. But after seeing all this stuff, you know, being a caregiver for a mom who was 84, gonna be 85 this year, she would have been 84 when she passed. Like, I don't want that burden. I don't know. I'm old school. Like, I studied the rise of civilizations in college and philosophy and anthropology. Like, that was like a big area of focus of mine, was civilizations, the rise of them, and the patterns and systems and all that stuff. And I liked how the older people handled death and older age in the older days. Like, they chose their moment. They would go on their quote-unquote lawn walk, you know, kind of thing, where that's my plan. When I get old enough where I'm like, yeah, no, this isn't fun anymore, and I'm not gonna rot in a nursing home with a fucking IV in me, and they're literally just keeping me alive to make money off me. I mean, let's be honest, like, yeah, like, dementia sucks, man. Like, it's horrible. Like, I personally will. I hope by the time I'm at that age where I could get dementia, that there's an option to have a clause legally where I can say if I am diagnosed, and once I get to the point where I cannot make the decision or whatever I want to opt out. Like, I would like to donate my organs to help someone else, but I don't want to forget who I am and be a burden unto others and society, honestly. Unless there's a cure, which there's not going to be. If there's a cure... Well, here's the craziest thing, too, now I think of it. The cure to dementia is going to be hand in hand with probably digital transcendence. Like, if we can figure out how to fix dementia, it's probably going to involve something with computers and consciousness, and yeah, I don't know. So yeah, it sucks. The baby boomers fucked you all over. I love those guys. I mean, there's some really good baby boomers out there, but as a whole, that generation fucked all the other generations, younger ones below it, over big time. Just by, again, how they voted. That's the biggest thing. The policies they passed and the numbers that they had to vote, and they actually did vote and go out and vote, is why all the policies, young people, are rigged for the old people. It's because they fucking vote. Again, I've said this so many times. There's a reason. Like, I really want you guys to, like, stop pretending like it doesn't matter, because it does. And the sad thing is, you know, like, people die for this on a daily basis, would die for the right to vote. I mean, I'm adopted. I mean, came from Korea. I mean, that's no big deal. I mean, that's like not third world country or anything, but still, I vote. I vote yes for referendums for any educational thing. I'm single. But you know what? I want an educated youth. I want an educated society. Because I'm going to get old and I want an educated nurse. Or doctor or whoever. Yeah, you know, knowledge is power, man. Spread the power. It's just like... I just don't get the end game of the people in power and the rich people anymore. Like right now, you know, the rich old people that are really in the spotlight these days. What the fuck is the point at that age? Why do you need millions more? What is the point? You're not helping anyone. You're just... I don't even know what the point is. Like, if I'm 80 years old and making millions every year, what? Why? What? Why? I mean, you're gonna die in 10 years probably. So, what's that million gonna help you do? I guess, you know, it can help them try to buy youth, maybe. I mean, that's surely what it is, probably, but I don't get it. I don't get it, man. But thankfully, there are good people, so. Like I always say, you know, trust the individual. I don't know about the group anymore. Humans on an individual basis are amazing. But, you know, put enough of us together, throw a couple, like, instigators in there, and it's easy to really get ugly fast. Kind of makes you wonder, you know, like, speaking of religion, like, the whole Tower of Babylon, kind of makes you wonder, like, I think that if you want to go modern day analogies of that stuff, I would call it the internet might be that. Hate to say it. Or maybe that's what they want us to think, I don't know. I don't know, guys. It sort of seems like that shit that they talked about last year, Project 2025, it's fucking happening, yo. Seriously. Like, why isn't anyone calling this out either? Like, this is like the playbook last year. A year ago oh my god. Thanks, kids, for not voting at all this last election. It's gonna work out great for the young, not for anyone. Heck, I even have enough, a little bit in the bank that might be... Nah, I'm not. I'm screwed too. Market's gonna crash. There goes my 401k. Oh boy, when can I take advantage of that? I think you can start taking out your 401k at what, 59 years and a half? 59 and a half years old, which is funny, it's 59 and a half. I'm not sure why though, I should look that up. I'm curious why that is. 59 and a half, not 59 or 60. But, yep. Yes, indeed. So yeah, No Man's Sky. Go No Man's Sky. Thanks, Hello Games, for being a good publisher, actually. The world needs more good publishers. Which is, you know, it's good to see, like, those other developers this last year, Split Second Devs and, who was it, Claire Expedition? No, Expedition 33? Yeah, they rocked it, man, and I'm glad to see them actually get the success and recognition finally, you know. It's funny how, like, the AAAs these days are really getting a lot of flack, which, let's be honest, deserved. I mean, they're really, talk about gaming nickel and diamond, yo. That's, like, the one thing I'm wondering, like, these days, like, what is Microsoft really up to these days with Xbox? I mean, I am, like, baffled on them. And number two, fuck them for making the Series S. You want to know why this generation has sucked? It's because of Microsoft and them making the Series S, which has kind of hampered the PS5 and the Series X, honestly. Let's be honest, that was just... And it... yeah. But the thing is, as much as I don't like Xbox, I don't want them to fail either, because you gotta have competition, you know. And Nintendo, man, I'm just... I'm so over Nintendo these days. Like, I've been over Nintendo since Nintendo Switch, actually. Since I think Zelda, after I played Zelda for a while. Just got annoyed with the weapon breaking technique in that. Like, this is dumb. What's the point of even having a good weapon then if they just break? Or you can fix them, whatever, but I don't know, I just did not like some of the design decisions. Great game, yes. I don't know. I just have played too much Nintendo in my life and seen them go through their phases of being good, then getting greedy as fuck, and then basically trying to pretend to be good again to get us back, and then get greedy as fuck, and then try to be good again. It's like, you know what, Nintendo? I know who you are. You're greedy as fuck. And you're just masking your love for the industry to just make more money. Like, there's no Reggie Phils anymore. There's nobody. Nobody with the soul in Nintendo anymore. You have fucking Doug Bowser running the company. Again, I say this every time I talk about Nintendo. Who the fuck? Why? Did no one not say anything when they're like, hey, yeah, let's hire this guy from EA, of all things, too. Whose name is Doug Bowser. Oh, that sounds great. I like that name. That sounds powerful. Sounds familiar. I don't know where I've heard that from before, but I swear I've heard that name before. Something about it tickles my brain. It's like, dude, seriously? You literally elected the villain of your main franchise as the CEO of your company. Like, I feel like this is like a Mario game plot. One of the Marios. I didn't play like a GameCube Mario. Or Mario Sunshine or something, you know, or... Oh my god, somebody look that up. I am looking that up now. What video game was Bowser's strategy was to become the CEO of of Nintendo, you know? So I remember when they, like, I think I still remember when they did announce Doug Bowser being elected as CEO. I thought it was like April Fool's or some kind of like onion store. I'm like, no way. There's no way that Nintendo would seriously elect the president of their company of U.S. America divisions to be a guy with the last name of Bowser, the villain of their... Oh my god. Nope, it's real. It's like, what? Dude, seriously. Come on, man. Come on. God. That'd be like Microsoft, like, electing somebody with, like, oh, this is Johnny Red Ring of Death as our new CEO. Or, like, you know, fucking Sony electing, this is Johnny Lizard Squad, the new CEO. Like, really? I mean, sorry. Old school references to, like, the bad things that have happened to the companies. Oh man, that PSN hack, I remember that, those days. That was ugly. God, what was the PSN down for like 4 months out of that hack? And that was the one that got all the assets that we saw leaked recently, you know, in the last few years. Hey, you know, I got like 7 free games and tons of Vita games out of that one, actually. Oh, the poor Vita, man. I'm so sad that thing, they just fucking dropped support on it. Like, I gotta hate to say it, you know, like, the Switch 2, man. I was wondering, you know, is it gonna have a 3DS slash Vita type of a launch where, you know, sells like hotcakes the first, you know, couple months, but then people realize that it's nothing to play except for ports on? Oh, and they're not as good as the originals? Oh. But, I don't know, Switch 2, Nintendo, I mean, they got the feedback loop pretty well rigged anymore, or tuned these days, you know. Their fanboys will pay $80 for Mario Kart, I guess, or I don't know. Probably most people probably didn't pay $80 because, you know, bundled in. What a good way to sell a bundle, eh? Seriously, like, price. The thing that I don't like about Nintendo is they're just playing dirty anymore. Like, they're just not even trying to pretend. That's the thing. Like, I like it when at least companies try to pretend, be a little, you know, like, oh, you caught us, or, you know, like, try to not be obvious about their greed, but Nintendo, man, just... And the thing is, too, that they're... The whole thing about the Switch era was that they're literally going off the idea that we're the affordable, family-friendly, affordable video game solution. Look at these big baddies, Sony and Microsoft, charging so much money for their consoles that have adult content on it and all this violence. Yeah, maybe not the violence. Now I'm talking about Super Nintendo days, but nonetheless, they were affordable. All my friends have Switches for their kids still. Yeah, there's a reason, because it's not, it wasn't a $500 console, especially with a kid. So, yeah, a lot of Switch games still coming out, or not as many maybe, but the fact that they haven't dropped the price on that console after how many years and actually increased it because of quote-unquote tariffs, which, I'm sorry, why the fuck do the consumers these days have to pay for operating costs of companies? Like, that's the thing that gets me, is like, it's like the service industry. Literally, you guys are going to charge me more money or expect me to pay the difference of wages for your staff because you're fucking not doing your job as a business owner and paying your employees a livable wage. So yeah, fuck you, no. I'm sorry, people in restaurants, but you're gonna have to earn your tips from me anymore. Like, anywhere I go that just asks for a tip for touching a fucking screen, I'm just be like, you know what? I'm just gonna walk out from now on. I'm just done. Like, fuck tipping. Like, seriously. Especially places like Subway? What the fuck? What the hell? That's called doing your job, people. I'm sorry. It's just shitty, man. Like, that you put it on your employees to try to make up the difference of wages through tips. Then at the same time, you exploit the tipping system by saying it's for tips, yet we as a customer have no idea what actual percentage of the service charges, quote unquote, you're adding are actually going to them. You know what? Just stop and just fucking raise your prices. We'll pay them. If we'll pay a higher price, that's all we gotta pay. Like, it's not... We understand. We get it. We're not fucking idiots. We have the internet. We have news. That's the thing I hate. Is nowadays people try to get by, like, making these assumptions that we're idiots. Like, really? Hang on, let me pull this computer out in my pocket here. Has access to anything, basically, well, less and less, I guess, but access to anything, any piece of knowledge literally posted in the world. Like, seriously. I guess the problem is that maybe enough of us aren't doing that, I guess. Are we really getting that dumb, or are they just trying to make us think we are? That's the question I have. Are we really getting dumb, or are they just trying to convince us we are so they can keep trying to take advantage of us and blame the dumb people that don't really exist? You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Temperature levels stabilizing.
There's a lot in this world that's messed up. But, that's every generation, right? Well, that's a thing, honestly, though. This moment right now in human history is different than any others. This era that we live in right now, like every generation, to some extent it's different, but this is quite different, though. This is pivotal. This is going to have impact. This will impact human civilization forever the next 50 years. Good, bad, ugly, indifferent. It's gonna have a major effect. Be it AI, be it climate change, be it... who knows? It's... yeah. Pivotal moments, man. I hope the good side of us comes out. That's the thing about humans. We're resilient in that when our backs are to the wall is when we have our most amazing... that's our moment to shine. But like I always say though, to my friends, like, why do we gotta have our backs to the wall for the moments to come out? Why can't we have that moment before we get to that point? You know? Ah, alas, humans. We are but human. We are we are fallible, error-prone beings. But hey, we make things like this, so yay, go us. I should have paid attention to what he said. Oh, he's en route to the tower. Hey, sweet. What's up, priest? I should talk to you. Oh, look at him. He prayed with me. Oh, dude, it's my pilot of the Boundary Herald. Yeah. Oh, good deal. Atmospheric flight. Oh boy, abysmal life expectancy. Sorry, dude. It sucks. Oh yeah, that's right. He's history of piracy himself too. My boy. How if I give him a thumbs up? If I wave, does he wave back? Nope. Oh well, that was fun. Yeah, I do like settlements. I mean, this... People always were asking for cities, and this is probably the closest we're gonna get, I think. I mean, I could add more buildings if I put a base, you know, like up on the cliffs there and build into it here. Which I might do that later. Actually, hang on. Which place is this? Oh no, this... So I actually have a settlement that I think is fully maxed and won't have any more buildings, so I could do it to that one. Actually, hang on, let's go here first. But, yeah, so, I don't know. I don't know, I just get, it's nothing to another rant of mine, I guess. It's like the whole people complaining about forgiving of student loans. Like, I've heard a few people I know, like, mention, like, oh, why do they get their loans forgiven? I had to pay mine off. And I'm just like, again, what's with this fuck you, I got mine, fuck you mentality, man? Like, I paid my loans off, yes, but my loans were proportional to the loans that kids have nowadays. So, dude, fuck the universities for selling a degree that wasn't gonna... It's for selling a product that was, like, flawed. I mean, the fact that people, you know, go to college and have 100,000 in debt and can't even get a job out of it, maybe we have to have colleges. I don't know. Our education system is so effed right now. Like, well, the problem is, again, it's people that don't know anything about education are running the inmates are running the prison, man. It's like fucking parents should not be on... School board should not dictate curriculum. Straight up. What the fuck does a parent know about teaching? And same with like... And why are they making 100,000 a year, some of those people? Seriously. It's for the kids! No, it ain't. It's for your pocketbook. That's like all this internet shit with the... Yeah, you know what's going on right now with the whole verification on, like, adult sites? Again, Project 2025, man. Fucking right out of the fucking book right now, what's happening. Especially with the payment processors and Steam, and basically payment processors saying they're above the law. Yeah, I don't know. As a guy that's, you know... I would say this just, like, kind of gives credence to cryptocurrency when shit like that happens with payment processors, eh? I'm kind of like, Right now we're seeing a little bit of pullback. You know, we saw Bitcoin hit 124,000 last week. Now we're down to 113,000 today, but fuck, who knows? Next week I'll probably be up to 124 because, you know, right now people are playing the pump and dump, or playing the crap game, as I call it, you know. Like, if you have enough money and are smart enough and risky enough and ballsy enough, could easily have made like $100,000 if you had $1 million invested in Bitcoin. Sell it at 124, wait till it drops to about 100 or so, 110, 115, buy again, repeat. I mean, I was talking about doing that, back when it was 80,000 ranges. I'm just, nah, I'm gonna leave that in retirement savings. That's my retirement savings. Nope, I just watch it these days on my display. It's kind of fun how look over like, where's Bitcoin at? Oh my god. Yeah, I always get a kick of like talking to people that my friends that do investment like in stocks and mutual funds and stuff, and I'm like, you ever follow crypto? They're like, no. I'm like, oh dude, check out Bitcoin if you want to see some crazy like changes of asset changes, man, the value change. Like $10,000 change up or down in a day is like nothing anymore. It's funny though, like when you follow or watch crypto or invest in it ever, you kind of get numb to price swings. you know, when you could see like what this last 3 days, I guess. I actually looked more specifically, but 124,000 to 13,000 in less than a week. Anything in like stock market would people be shitting their pants. The market would fucking be freaking out, panicking. Bitcoin people are like, that's all? Don't worry, you'll be back. I'm waiting for, like the articles that always say Bitcoin to zero in 5 years or something like that. The last time Harvard said that, Bitcoin went to 60,000 it ran up to, and now this time it ran up to 124,000. I mean, oh man, I tell you. I wish I had more money and was smarter and put my money where my mouth was, because Bitcoin, people don't realize, was down to 19,000 in 2021 in November. Yeah. Should have, just think if we would have bought 5 of them right then. Yeah, you're looking at what? $750,000 right now would be worth for an investment of 100,000. Pretty good return on return of interest, I'd say. But the risk level, of course, high. Here's the thing, I gotta say this again, not financial advice at all, just thoughts on my brain. Bitcoin is never going to zero. Let's be honest. It is never going to zero at this point now. Anyone that says Bitcoin's a Ponzi scheme doesn't even know what Bitcoin is. So whatever, that's a funny, fucking hilarious, I think, argument to make. I'm like, okay, you're a financial guy, but you're calling Bitcoin a Ponzi scheme. You know what a Ponzi scheme is, right? Okay. You know how Bitcoin kind of works at least? No? Okay. Well, there you go. I mean, I don't understand cryptos, all of them. I used to try to read the white papers and shit, and most of them are just copy and paste from other projects anyways, nonetheless. But no, I mean, it's it's in deflationary asset in regards that it has a limited supply, and that's all there is. There's no more of what there will be mined down the road, and once all the Bitcoins are mined, I think when people think it will go strata, it will go crazy. That's when you see the crazy $500,000 figures. Because there's literally no more. It's on the market. So, yep. So that's my thoughts. So, I have a little bit of Bitcoin ETF in my 401k actually long term. So, I actually got in right when they introduced those. So, that return of interest on that is pretty good. Has been the gains. At least in a stock investment portfolio regard. Would have been better off just buying Bitcoin with that instead, but hey, I don't know. I remember I had like, what was it, Etheron back in the day, like, and I moved like, what was it, 15,000 I had to like, Coinbase, I think it was, I had it on. No, I had it in my Ledger wallet and I moved it, but that's scary, dude. Moving crypto from a cold wallet to an exchange or a hot wallet, that's like the scariest like scariest 30 minutes of your life at times for investments wise. I don't know. It's something about the fact that you type one digit wrong and you just lost $15,000. Of course, because transaction, your penny transaction always. But I don't know, man. Ethereum, back when it's busy, the gas fees for moving like a point one of Ethereum was probably like $300 or some shit. But the key to that is if you're gonna move crypto, move it at night when the gas fees are low. Use a gas fee checker always. So I remember like I was moving Ethereum when it was surging and the fees were crazy, and I don't know, I like somehow got somebody took my transaction for like way under the maker fee. So yay. But it was again at like 4 a.m. on like a Sunday morning or something like that, when nothing's really happening. It seems like most, activity in crypto world happens midweek or so, or Mondays, or well, it can happen any time of the week. Who am I kidding? Who am I kidding? I ain't no finance guy. I just look out for my own long-term investments. Which again, my strategy is to try to not have to work very hard, at least until 59, and for sure retire by then. Ideally, though, I'd like to retire maybe in 5 years. We'll see. Got the condo paid off this week, or this last month, so yay! No more mortgage! Which, again, I got lucky. Like, I bought my condo in 2010. That was like the delayed crash of the condo market was then, so the price I paid for my condo was half the price that it was sold at and half the price it's worth now, so my equity was ridiculous to start with, But again, that's right now, if I were to sell this place and try to find another place, I would be screwed. Like, I mean, my mortgage was only 2.75% APR, so I mean, and I had a 19-year mortgage too, so I literally saved $40,000 in interest by going from a 30-year mortgage to a 19. But I also dropped from a 3.5 APR to a 2.75, so. But my buddy, though, at that time, he got 2.15 for his mortgage, which is ridiculous. Now he had to he sold his place like about 3 years ago and got a new place. He's like, dude, I miss that 2.1. I'm like, I bet you do. I think his mortgage is at like 5. Oh, I hate to say it. I think it's like 5 or. Wasn't too bad, but still. That's a lot of money in interest on a 30-year mortgage, man. So yeah, young people, I would, try to invest some money. Literally, was it? You take $1,000 when you're 20, put it in a Roth or 401k, invested in S&P index, like FDIX for Fidelity or whoever. Literally in 10 years, if the market goes as it should, you should have. It's going to be the compounding factor is going to be huge on that. Actually, what is it? They say 10,000 in your 20s. You put that in, it'd be about 100,000 by the time in about 20 years. I don't know. Look it up again. Recommended. I tried to try to beat the market, and I didn't beat the market. I can't beat the S&P index, honestly. Even when you have a moments where you get 30% gains, S&P, man, S&P index rate of return. S&P index returns for the last 5 years, I checked my Fidelity, was 100%. If you had invested into the fund, that was your rate of return in the last 5 years. So, maybe it was 10, I don't know. But yeah, it's crazy. Anywho, money's money. It's stupid. We live in a silly world. I don't know why we live in a scarcity-based economy. It's one of those things that, the old legacy world I was talking about earlier, where one of the big legacy things is, crap, we're getting attacked by pirates. One of the big things, with the legacy world is how we run society, I guess. I don't know. I think we just need to give everyone enough to at least survive and live. And we have, we can do it, really. It only require, you know, like 1,000 people in this world not to be super fucking ultra wealthy. You know? I'm willing to make that sacrifice. How about you guys? Oh, I love hover mode. I'm just gonna hover here and snipe. Actually, it's not even fair, really, with this gun on this thing. Sorry, dude. Hope you're a bad guy. Oh, man, my aim is horrible. Oh, that shuttle didn't have a chance, did it? Oh, don't shoot that guy. He's a good guy. Woohoo! That'll learn them. That's kind of fun, though, that they have that stuff in here. Oh man, it's like 1 o'clock almost already? Crap. Wait, how long have I been? Dude, that's just wild. It's like 3 hours. Just like that. Talking into the ether. I always love watching the frigates when they come into the atmosphere. Oh, here we go. They're speeding up. They're gonna get ready to pop, jump. Yeah, I don't know when humans can get to this level, like in this video game. Like, us to be able to build something like this. Like, that's one thing about this game that I really appreciate is the sense of scale. Like, to build something like that. I mean, oh my god, let's see here. Let's go. Let's go do scales comparison. This game in VR though, like if you want to experience VR in the sense of scale that VR can do, this game is incredible. Like, yeah, it will make you feel tiny. I mean, look at this thing. I mean, okay. Let's see here. Photo here. Okay, so my ship. I think like I'm about what the size of, we'll say that circle, but longer. And then this ship is like the size of. Damn, let's go buy a gun. We'll go ahead and buy one of the big guns up here. I mean, I feel like this would be like the size of Rhode Island. So yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm not even close. Hang on. Let's see. Oh, I get so touchy my forward and back here. Let's see here. Closer. Get a sense of scale. Oh, that's the closest I can get. But yeah, like even that, like this ship is the size of like the barrel, that barrel on the gun there probably. So like, think how big this is then, really. Like, that's just crazy. I mean, look at how tiny the frigates look compared to the freighter. Yeah, I wonder how big this would really be in real life. I mean, it's freaking huge. Yeah, that's... I'll have to look that up now. I'd be curious to see, like... I feel like it'd be like the size of a small state. You know? Maybe not that. Maybe like the size of New York City. I don't know. I feel like it'd be bigger than that though. It's so long. Okay, well, I'm gonna go warp to my bakery, save, and then I'm gonna go log off and make some. Ooh, what do I want to make tonight? Good question. Ooh, chicken fries. I'm like a kid at heart. Ultra processed chicken fries. Yay! And then some fresh French fries with it. Yeah, big fan of the air fryer, man. I tell you, holy crap. And I figure, it's way healthier than like a deep fat fryer. Oh my god, I had one of those in college, my buddies and I. Because I used to work at McDonald's in college. My buddy was a manager, and oh my god, he would totally come home from McDonald's with like a garbage bag full of frozen stuff, and later that month, him and his girlfriend went out and bought a deep fat fryer, and oh my god, I gained like 20 pounds that year because of all the fucking McDonald's we ate at home. Like, oh my god. But hey, yay. So yeah, air frying, way healthier. Like there's like, well, you don't no grease except for whatever's basically on the food as you cook it. Really, I usually don't add any either. Back home we are. I just love how the ambient music on this planet, because it's a perfect planet, is just so chill. If I would stop talking. Which tomorrow I'll probably do some streams where I'm just gonna no chat and just play. Cause I realize I kind of like, well, what I do actually is I put my own gameplay on at times in the background because it's something to have on the TV that moves. Oh yeah, I'm guilty as anyone else. I think I'm honestly have I feel like I'm good on this place. Like I feel if I do any more, it's gonna be too cluttered, and yeah, just enough. Yeah, okay, we're good. Hi y'all, saving. Let's see what time is it? It's 2 a.m. Yep. Well, on that note, it's been real. Like I say, have a good night. Try to be good. Try to do something good for someone else. Hi, y'all. Peace.